Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you around one of my favourite little retro game shops. This is Lee's Games in Morecombe, and I would recommend anyone go into it. You can find anything from hidden gems, Lego, anime figures, but primarily games. So let's go on and have a look what the shop has in store to us today. As you can see from this shelf, they've got hidden gems like Diablo for the PS1 and other stuff like I say, War of the Worlds, Final Fantasy, Rock Roll, Klonoa. Like I say, this place has anything. Breath of Fire 3. They have a good selection of games all over the store, and you never know what you're going to get from time when you actually go in. For me, this is about a couple of hour journey, but it's one I make every so often, and I always come to this shop. Always. And as you can see, even in the background, you could just see so much more stuff. And this is as soon as you walk into the shop on the left-hand side. There's the guy who runs the place, and like, look, Way of the Samurai 4. And I was tempted by this one. I'm not going to lie, I was very tempted. I did walk away with an anime figure. As you see, they got some Silent Hills there. There was a Castlevania at the top. This was just a quick video I recorded on the day because they were quite busy and there was a few people I didn't want to disturb everyone. But now you look here now, here comes the Mega Drive section, and there are some very good games. World of Illusion, Altered Beast, Aliens 3, Quackshot, one of my favourite all-time Mega Drive games. Genesis for you American lot. Love you all. But yeah, like I say, you got that one, you got Master System, and he's not badly priced. Sorry, I knocked my camera at that point. Like a Mega Man and Bass, and like I say, they got some good stuff. I've seen some gems in there before, and I've grabbed a load of things in the past. Like I say, you wait until you see. It might not be a very big store, but when you see the selection of what they've got, and now like here on the PS2 section, you can spend a while in here going through everything just to find whatever you like. He does have an eBay store, and I will link the eBay store down below. But as you can see, there's many items, many games. Some absolute bangers. Even you can see on the the PS2. I was saying that one because I remember some of the PS4 ones he had, and he had some good ones in that. And I know I'm doing a bit of a quick one. I just didn't want to get in people's way because it is a quite small store. As you can see from that one, that's like all the 360 section. And none of these prices I would say are bad. I've seen places that will charge a lot more, but he's been around for quite a while. He had no Pokemon cards, unfortunately. Well, no single packets, shall we say. But if you can find Pokemon cards at the moment, you're doing well. That's all I can say. Just look at the GameCube games. I wouldn't say they were bad. And look at this. Look at the amount of PS1 games. If I had the money, you'd be damn sure I would be buying many, many games. But you don't, can't always go out and buy stuff. But here you go, PS3. Right there, you just saw on the side, you had Yakuza 4, you got White Knight Chronicles 1 and 2. He's got the collection of God of War 1 and 2. And I believe the other God of War was down at the front. Way of the Samurai 3, like I said, he's got some gems that are getting up there in price, and he's got them at a good price. Like I say, here's the PS4 games. Like I said, just look at some of the collections, some of the JRPGs and other ones. But he's got a selection that can make a lot of places feel inadequate, especially game, since they don't actually sell much game stuff anymore. If you want Funko Pops, you're sorted. Well, like I said, he's not bad on price. There was another one, but it was so noisy and cramped I couldn't actually film around that one. And that's in the market, part of Fleetwood Games in Morecambe. But they've got a bigger store in Fleetwood. They've got a small one in the market here, but that was so compact I would have bumped into someone. But he's got, again, some nice stuff. He is some of the individual ones. They got Yu-Gi-Ohs, yeah. I think he's got Magic. And I know we had a couple of Pokemon singles. And again, not badly priced. I've seen more expensive singles that are overcharged. These didn't seem too bad. Case in point, 15 quid for a Charizard. I know it's not that rare, but most people will charge a hell of a lot more than 15 quid for it. Trust me. You got your little bit of wee stuff. I think the cabinet now is going to have some that I'm showing. It's going to show a good thing. Or the Silent Hill. Persona 3 Portable. If I could have justified the 60 quid at the moment, I would have got that. Hands down, I would have bought that. Prime, Metal Gear Solid, Project Zero 2, Clock Tower, Call of Cthulhu. So yes, like I said, it was going to be a quick look around the shop, and as you said, seeing there was a load of games, I do highly recommend going to Lee's Games in Morecambe if you get a chance. You won't be disappointed. You can follow them on their Facebook page. Again, I will leave a link to all these pages down below so you can have a look. But thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Be safe. Goodbye. Peace.